Hey everyone, we have news about, I guess what you can call the part two of the celebration. It's just basically more events. We don't have anything official yet, like the big stuff. Like I would assume like a new unit is gonna drop and a new like weekly event or something. But we do have more info on some of the dungeons coming. So if you come into the news tab of the game, you click on top. Um, there's this new banner that's been here since the 5th, I guess. Um, and if you click this little link right here, it actually takes you to basically a summary of what's been going on for the Half Annie. So basically all of the Half Annie news that we've been getting, and it shows like a calendar and a list of stuff. And a lot of it is stuff that's already come out, like this. This is the login day bonus. We get 1,000 gems. We're gonna get a free 3-star, I guess, from the ticket, and this right here. And we're also getting this memory, which was the first day, so everyone should already have this. And I never noticed that. Oh wow, we actually are getting a free 3-star. That's pretty cool. Make sure you log in the 7 days. I even see that at the very end. I just log in every day and just tap as fast as I can. So that's pretty neat. Then, so that was the first thing. Second thing, Christmas banner returns. We already got that. Then we have the buff banner for all the buffed units that came like a couple of days ago, where these units were buffed, so now they're in a rate up banner. And then we have the free 100 pools, which is the 10 multis. Then we have some of the dungeons, and this is when we get to some of the news. So starting the 12th, we get basically what we've already had for the past couple of days is the SP dungeon for all of your ultimate or skills, books and materials and stuff like that. Is 200% rate up. So basically what we've already had, but again we're getting it the 12th going to the 18th, so that's 6 days. Pretty neat. We have the gold dungeon coming back again, so if it seems short already because it was ending the 7th, that's because it's coming back to 12, ending the 14th, coming back to 19th, ending the 21st, coming back to 26, and coming back to 28. I don't know why they turn it off and on like that. The gold dungeon's pretty good, but I wouldn't say it's anything crazy. I mean, stacking up on gold isn't the weirdest thing in the world. Most of the gacha games, gold becomes irrelevant once you get to the late game, end game. So, like, pushing it fast isn't that big of a deal. So I guess they just want to stall us until that end game where we actually like are still grinding gold. But sure, I don't know why they would do that. And then we actually have the story materials coming back from the story that uses up the limited stamina that we get like 3 times a day. So we're getting those materials. That's already here. The 5th, the 7th, 12th, 14th. Same deal with the gold. 19, 21, 26, 28. I wasn't gonna list all the dates, but then as something inside me just wanted to list them all. So yeah, make sure to farm this, because the only other way that we can get these are from the limited tries of the story we have per day. So having an actual dungeon for these is really important. So make sure you're farming these every day. And first of all, I mean, especially if you're new to the game, always make sure you're doing your daily dungeons first. The ones that have a limited number of tries that you can do per day, make sure you're completing those first and foremost before anything in the game. That is what's most important. Maybe, story, you can weigh the options of whether you want the gems and like the progression from story, or you want the materials from your daily dungeons if you're limited on stamina. But in my opinion, the daily dungeons are just so much more worth than the normal dungeons. You shouldn't ever spend stamina on normal dungeons, no matter how much you have, because they're just super not worth. We've done comparisons in the past, where I've showed rewards from the braided up dungeons and from the normal dungeons, and there's a huge gap in rewards there. So you should never like spend your stamina on normal versions of the dungeons, in my opinion. Just do the dailies and get out. So then we have the 15th to the 31st. It looks like we're getting another dungeon that has actually everything combined. So these little snowflakes things, these are to level up your memories. Then we have coins, and we have EXP for your characters, and we have those special story materials. Then we have the all of these, which are the materials used to rate up or to level up your character skills. So it looks like we're getting an all-in-one dungeon. It looks like, I'm not too sure. Maybe that just means all of these materials are going to be rated up when you do their certain events, or maybe we know again like we're getting a huge dungeon for them. I don't know what this says. Let me see if I can Google Translate. Maybe it'll say like a specific thing, but just know it's something to do with those rewards. Yeah, so it looks like it's like a full all-in-one dungeon, at least from the very crappy Google Translate that we got. Then we have the current character dungeons where you get the fragments of the characters. Looks like it's going to be 100% rate up starting the 19th all the way through the 25th. This is huge because these are basically free characters. You get 200 of these, then you could buy the character, and then you can start working on getting more of them to awaken those characters. I don't know how much you specifically need. I think it's 50, 100, 150, 300, and then I think it's 500 in total that you need of these. You get like 6 or 8 or days or something like that. So having these double is pretty nice. It is a slow grind, slow progression, but it is nice to have these little boosts when we can. And then one of the bigger ones, which is going to be the 24th to 31st, it looks like we're getting an Hourglass Dungeon. If I'm correct, people have said that there's been an Hourglass Dungeon in the past, so I'm assuming this is it. This looks really sick. Yeah, this is a dungeon, all right. So having an Hourglass Dungeon, I don't know how many we're going to get per run per day. It looks like 3 maybe. That's kind of nutty. Especially if you're a newer player and you don't have these really like stocked up. This is really good to farm because you do need 15 hourglasses per character. Once you get your character to 5-star, you actually need to get from level 70 all the way to 80, and each 2 levels costs an added hourglass. So the first 70 to 72 is 1 hourglass, 72 to 74 is 2, so and then you get it. You kind of get the idea, like so on and so forth. So then you'll be needing 15 in total hourglasses to completely get your character to level 80. So this is really good to grind. This might be, so this is 6-7 days, 7 times 3, 21. So it's basically 1 free character to max. Assuming we're getting like 1 per run, and we're gonna be able to do 3 runs, so it's like 3 a day, or we're just doing 1 run and getting 3 in 1 run, And so I wasn't around the first time the Hourglass Dungeon came around, so if you've been here since then, you can just let me know in the comments how many we actually get per run, assuming this is the same dungeon. So that's pretty neat. And then for number 6, these are just some sales if you want to spend your money. I believe these are some sales. And then this is just the juice event. This is new Julie, and this is like a Twitter campaign. You post a screenshot of your favorite character using the hashtag, and I think you get like a sticker or something. I did it, but I'm pretty sure it's like only Japan. I just did it just to be a part of it, just to have some fun. But I do think it's like Japan the only thing. I mean, when is it never not only Japan? So yeah, I kind of missed this the other day when it was added. I guess it was added yesterday, since the time on it was the 5th, and another Japanese YouTuber made a video talking about it. So I was like, this is some interesting stuff, because I've never seen half of this news. So I went to go find it in the game, and here it is. So shout out to that Japanese YouTuber. I can actually just link his channel in the description below, or maybe the comment, because I think that's a lot easier to see. Because I did get the idea from him. And he just makes some cool videos either way, because like it's interesting to see Japanese YouTubers make videos on this game, since they understand what everything's going on, so they might know some things like straight up that we just completely miss, like something like this that's in the notices, and it just blatantly shows some of the bigger events coming that even the Discord doesn't have any idea about. So yeah, I'm really grateful I was watching YouTube right now. I hope this helps you plan ahead. Some really good events coming up, some solid events we have out now. It is awful a lot asking about our stamina, since like there's such limited stamina in the game, and we have all of these events to farm, but I think it's sick to just have them either way. So I'll see you guys in the next video, and prepare for these events.